Hi, I'm Ken Jennings, the CEO of Mr. Rekey, the nation's largest locksmith company. And today, I have an important message for you if you own rental property in the state of Texas. Did you know that there was a law passed in 1995 under the Texas Property Code, Section 92, that requires three things of you if you are a property owner? And I'm mentioning this because a lot of people miss this. Number one is every time there's a change of occupancy, even if it's the owner to a tenant or from tenant to tenant, you have to rekey. That's number one. What is rekeying? Rekeying is simply taking your locks off, changing the combination in the lock from the old key to a new key, putting the locks back on the door. Now, if you don't have key locks, you still have to change the card, you still have to change the combination, but most rental properties have a keyed lock and you've got to change that between tenants. Number two is you've got to make sure your doors have the right hardware, and this is a common mistake. So I brought a sample so I could show you what hardware is required. Number one, every door leaving the living area or the living perimeter has to have a keyed lock. Now whether it's a keyed knob or keyed deadbolt doesn't matter, except for one of the doors, and this is important, one of the doors has to have a keyed deadbolt. Hardware requirement number two is you've got to have a one-sided deadbolt. And this is one right here in this display. You notice how when I turn it, it locks like a deadbolt, but on the outside there's nothing. Number three, you've got to have a door viewer. And the door viewer goes on every single door that leaves the living area. The front door, the back door, the door from the kitchen to the garage has to have that door viewer. All sliding glass doors have requirements. They have to have a working latch. They have to have a pin lock. These are the hardware requirements of your rental property. And number three, and this is very important, it has to do with smoke alarms. So I brought a smoke alarm here just to kind of demonstrate. How do you check a smoke alarm? A lot of people tell me, I push the button, but I'm just letting you know. All that does is tell you that the battery is working. It does not tell you that the smoke alarm will detect smoke. The only way to do that is with canned smoke, where you spray the smoke at the smoke alarm and set it off. But Mr. Rekey does all this for one low price. We will check your house to make sure it meets code. We will rekey your locks. At no charge, we'll check your smoke alarms with smoke. We'll install our special SPAC screws in every deadbolt to make the deadbolts kick-in resistant. We'll rekey as many locks as you have, but with our Rekey special, we'll rekey the first 6, service call, all of this included for one low price. But what's most important, and this is what I want to share with you, it's documentation. We document everything. We document what key the house is on now, what key we put it on. We keep that documentation for you. We also document that we checked the smoke alarms and they were in good working order. And we document we put the SPAC screws in and made the doors safer for your tenants. That's the important thing. If you don't have the documentation, well, you wasted your money. This is the business I'm in, and I want to make it easy for you. So please, give us a call now. Let us explain to you what we can do to make your rental property legal and compliant under Section 92 of the Texas Property Code.